Sleep is one of the biggest issues for parents. Parents of infants, parents of young children, right? We all need sleep. And if our child doesn't go to sleep, then it's going to be hard for us to have our time or go to sleep. Why is it so hard for young children? The whole sleep issue is primarily because this is the biggest separation of the day, right? So it's the end of the day. Often they've just reunited with their parents. If they've either been at school or parents have been at work, they've come back together, let's say at 5 or 6 o'clock, and now it's 7 o'clock and you're preparing for sleep. So it's a big goodbye. It's the longest separation usually. If your child sleeps 10 or 11 or 12 hours a night, it's a long separation. Their resources are down, right? They're tired, and it's the end of the day. So for all of these reasons, children are hesitant to basically say goodbye. They're saying goodbye for a long period. So that's kind of the context as to why sleep can be hard. The other piece of it is we're asking children to wind down, right? They may have had a busy day, they may be excited that mommy and daddy have come home, and now we're asking them to basically spiral slowly but surely down to a very down state, and that can be hard for many children. So this is where bedtime rituals and routines not only help, but they're an absolute necessity. And I say a lot about this in my book because sleep is such a difficult moment for many children. Not constantly, sleep might be good for a while and then not good. It can come and go. So why are routines so important? For sleep, they help a child learn how to settle down, but they also give this child a sense of, I'm shifting from being together to now going to sleep. Children have no sense of time at these young ages, none, right? So we are the ones giving them an organization around time. So the rest of us say, oh, it's 9:30 or it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to get ready for bed. Children don't work on a clock that way. And when you give them routines that we base on time as the adults, right? So 7 o'clock might be the time that you say, oh, we're going to get ready for bath. And then the child hears the bath running and you give them your cue. Oh, it's time for bath. And they run in and they take their bath. And then they learn, oh, and after bath, mommy or daddy drives me off. And then we go into my bedroom, we get PJs on, we read books. They literally are getting this organization of routine. And the more they have that organization, the better they are at this winding down. So what these established routines do around sleep is really help a child learn there's a time to wind down, there's a time to get ready for sleep, there's a routine for it. And I'll give you an example with my own children. For years after their bath, we would turn on like an air filter, which was like their white noise machine, and then their lullabies. And you could literally see them go into the room as they got older and turn on their air machine as it became closer to their bedtime. And then when they would get into bed, they would turn on their own lullabies, as they got older. So it literally cues them in, but it also cues their body in to, this is the time to start winding down. This is the time to put the lights down. This is the time to start reading before I go to bed. And that's something that they take through life, right? Because you're organizing not only this day or this time, but you're actually helping their brain learn to do this end of day, get ready for bed, wind down. So when children have these established bedtime routines that parents are establishing, as children get older, they become their own routines and they do it for themselves. And this is part of becoming independent, right? It's being able to do things for yourself, including being able to conclude your day and get yourself to sleep.